Welcome back to Perilous Route, folks, and this time we are in the Tirpitz with teammates FGG, Bismarck, Laskeby, Ager, Cleveland, and the GR Maerker. Again, all really great ships. I brought out the Tirpitz because I wanted to see how Tirpitz would do. But I also really wanted to bring it out because I wanted to see if the Tirpitz outdid the Pommern. And to see if which one was better, Tirpitz or Pommern. After playing it for about probably a couple matches, I would honestly have to say Tirpitz. Tirpitz is far better at this mode than Pommern. Tirpitz is just tankier. It has a lower profile. Angling in it is significantly easier. And I already know that, the FTG and the Bismarck aren't going to go there. So I'm going to have to go west.
Waiting instructions.
And you're going to see me pull off some really ridiculous stuff. I really did enjoy this match. This match was fun. I was just having a blast in Tirpitz. And again, if you're not running Luchins on any German premium, you got to get them. Again, 100 secondary hits, his skill goes active, and it's ridiculous. 140 main battery hits, and you get a reload boost. Again, it's basically a boost no matter what. And then you spot 3 ships on top of that, and you basically get a small heal. The captain's completely broken in these PvE modes. I mean, completely broken.
Get back!
And I'm telling him to get back, and I'm like, well, he's not going to get back. The Maerker, the Macau, and I are going over there. So we really don't need a 3rd ship over here. Considering that we really need more battleships with the fleet. I feel like as terms of secondary go, I feel like they're about tied. But I mean, I'm comparing honestly everything to the Schlieffen. I mean, no German ship compares to the Schlieffen. Schlieffen is just stupid. Fortunately, we do slightly beach. Fortunately, though, it isn't a permanent beach. I'm sure you've all been there where you've been on these kind of rocks and you try your best and you feel like you can go forward, but you're not going forward. Again, remember, Tirpitz does have 15-inch guns, which overmatch most of the ships you're going to be facing in this mode. Especially like Mutsu and Issei's. I remember Mutsu is a glass cannon. I want to say it has like 16mm bow, and I want to say Issei has like 25mm. Now I could be wrong on those numbers, but I'm pretty sure because tier 6s usually get 26mm. The only one that gets a 32 or at least significantly higher than 20, I think. No, it's not. I think Dunkirk gets, what, 27? It will basically bounce all guns except for Baron, Warspite, basically any battleship that has 15-inch guns. And that was one of its major selling points when it was first sold. That you could go bow in and just be extremely aggressive and just tank everything. We are going to take that torp though. Pop our fleet heal because I mean we really need it fast. But I would really say I think Tirpitz is a better ship than the Pommern for this mode. I really do. I really do think it's a better ship. It has less guns, but sometimes less guns is better. With Pommern, the firing angles are abysmal, and you have to be basically broadside to shoot all 12 guns. And then most people take secondary Pommern over a main battery Pommern, and you're basically sacrificing accuracy of your gun, so you're basically negating your biggest strength. Well, Tirpitz, even with a secondary build, its guns are still very accurate, especially at these ranges that we're at. It doesn't really matter. So, I mean, FTG kind of just abandons us. Though we really didn't need him in the first place. We really didn't. We pick up the Huangye. And like, see, it's a good, decent little angle. Then we bounce those shells and kind of ricochet them. So, you know, pretty good. Pick up the Mysore. Maerker has been dropping torps quite a bit. He's been dropping a lot of torps. Not doing the best, though. He did get one torp on the Ise.
Enemy destroyer foundered. Enemy destroyer blown up.
Yeah, I don't really know what was going on with that one. It's like stuck. It's like stopped.
Ship is on fire.
We get a nice 29k on the
Destroyed an enemy
Ise.
battleship.
And we're at 8 kills, 170k. Now look at the Maerker. Maerker is he's in a bad spot. He's still 2/3 HP, but remember, Maerker isn't a DD. Maerker, and I do have a video of it on my channel. Maerker is on my channel in the tech lines. Maerker is not a DD. It is a cruiser. That whole line is nothing but cruisers. So if you're playing it like a DD, you're playing it wrong. You gotta play that line like a cruiser. That's what it is. Has AP that slaps these cruisers you're facing right now, basically broadside, and you basically citadel them. The torps, though, the torps are extremely slow. You've actually got to lead ahead of the indicator to actually hit the torps. Because they're so slow, even the indicators are wrong. You have to aim literally halfway across what it tells you to aim to literally hit, you know, your target. And it has a really weird torp setup. I believe it's like a 3 or 3 or 2 or 3. It's a very weird setup.
Destroyer foundered.
And I mean, Maerker's not looking good. By all means, not looking good at all. So we're basically the only thing that's keeping him alive. He's still trying to fight. But once we come out here around this island, we're going to be pretty much the only thing standing between him, and they're going to start focusing us. We get a nice citadel on the Huangye and a solid pin. And we pick up the Huangye. There's some torps we don't have to worry about. And I mean, Huangye, or not Huangye, but the Maerker really can't shoot. If he shot, he would have been detected by that. I'm like, there's the Huangye torps, there's the other torp. We are going to take a torp. We still have 2 hills and 2 fleet hills, so we're not hurting. So we're still good. I'm like, okay, we're still good, but we're still going to pop everything just to be safe.
Problem solved, sir.
Angle, we bounce those shells from the Ise. Secondaries on the on the Mysore. Fire at the Mysore, we get the Citadel. Yeah, I really don't know what was going on. I mean, I was out here doing a crap ton of damage, and I was actually very surprised that my torps were still active. Like, I'm really surprised that they did not get knocked out. That's kill number 13. And we're just charging in because, you know, if we're lucky, we might spawn right on top of the third wave. And I'm like trying to remember, where do they spawn? Now look at the Maerker. He's only at 5,000, so we were literally the only thing standing between him and death. Our team, though, has done a really good job and has secured the whole southern side, with the Duncan at still full HP. But this was a really good game. I really did have a fun time in the Tirpitz. And we're like, oh, we're right on top of them. Excellent. If I had probably gone down further, I would have been even closer. I was like, I should have just kept driving straight south, but I could not remember where they spawned at. I remember that the second wave above this wave spawns right where I am. That I do remember. So I was in position to take one of them on, just not the one I really needed to take on. And, you know, okay, we've got enough HP. The only thing we're really worried about is our torps going out. And we're like, just charge in. What's the worst that's going to happen? We die. We get a nice 16K. Turn into the Molotov because of those torps. Those torps will hurt us if we take those torps. Unfortunately, our torps miss. Secondaries on the Molotov. That's kill number 14. And we basically nuke the whole northern side with our final damage. Well, almost final damage. We get like a few more hits, but we're in basically 200 or 341k. I still don't know when I was playing this. I still don't know how my torch managed to stay active. Honestly, though, our deck isn't that saturated. We didn't really take much damage. We lost a few secondary batteries, but nothing much. And we get 3 overpins. So we end up with literally 344k. And I'm like, I'm not even gonna shoot because it'll be dead before my shells even reach. So 344k, 500,000 credits, and a nice 3,154 base free XP. A really good amount of free XP right there. And we are top of the team with 2,007. Looking at the damage. Mutsu, Issei. Basically, those two did the most damage to me. Torps took a little bit of torp damage, but nothing much. The one fire from that Atlanta did really hurt, though. We still managed to pull 500,000 credits, which is very nice. And we pull, again, 3140.54 at free XP. At 12,000 in Elite Commander XP. So really good amount. And it was a really decent game. I really had fun with that game.